Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable! All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's it going? Josie, I hear you. I hear you. I see you, Orange Blade. How are y'all doing, everybody? Minecwaft. Minecwaft time. Excuse me. Brainwash. Seth, how's it going? Brainwash. Brainwash. Brr. Dang teenagers. You know, same old, same old. Can't complain. It's a little cold, though. I will say that. How about that? I'll complain about that. It's a little cold, bruh. But otherwise, I'm doing well. I need to turn down the music. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was so loud. I'm doing well, Orange Blade. How are you? You can't build farms in Minecraft. Like, you don't know how to, or every time you do, it just doesn't work. What are we talking about here? Brr. What happened here? 68 and sunny? Nice. It is 13.6. So roughly 50s? A little mid 50s, so 56. It's sunny, but still a little chilly. What is this? What happened here? What doesn't work? Oh, the farm. What kind of farm are you trying to build? Not too bad. Just have to put up with it in the garage here where it's a little colder than usual, but otherwise we're all good. Creeper gunpowder one. Okay. What am I even looking at here? Was this a Rosie Go thing? Did Rosie Go jump on here and do something weird with this? I feel like this was a Rosie Go creation. Because they were on last week before breaking everything. Huh. I have to figure out what she wanted to do with this. I guarantee she likes to build in these little stripe patterns. When she builds things, she just builds them in these little stripe patterns. So I think this was Rosie Go, but like I don't get the vision. I don't know what's happening here. Something cavey, something creepy. I don't know. A creeper gunpowder farm. What type of farm are you building then? For the gunpowder for creepers. Are you building like a drop tower? Just like a spawner drop tower with the, big old open area at the top. Okay. Creeper only farms are usually like a tower. They have tutorials and stuff. Let's see here. A creeper only farm. 2-block high ceiling with trapdoors. Tall enough for creepers to spawn. Short enough to prevent other mobs. What edition are you playing on? They have tutorials on how to do this on the Minecraft wiki. Like there's instructions should you need. Okay. On Bedrock. Hey, UGs, thank you for the hot cross bun there. Appreciate it. Well, I don't know what platform you're on. I mean, I don't know what kind of farm you're building, but the 2-block high trapdoor farms for like creeper only stuff don't work on Bedrock. Is that what you're trying to build? Because, yeah. Do I like RPG video games? I mean, yeah, I've been playing some. Play them all the time. Okay. What specifically are you talking about, Tokido? Also, we have a ton of videos uploaded on the channel. I play a bunch of RPGs. Okay, so I need to work on... That's very obscure. I can't say I've ever heard of that one. From 2019. That was an action adventure, not an RPG. What? Either way. Is that one you enjoy? I've never heard of that one. I should check it out. All right, I'll take a look at it. Okay, so today we need to do... It's open realm, though, so I don't need to do too much. Because Lord knows progress is going to get lost. But we'll still try. Boing, 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 boing. Let's check on Ronin's progress here. So I figured out what this was. This was his vault. Ronin wanted to make a vault for all of the trims, all the armor trims and stuff, so we could dupe, everybody could dupe trims and share them and stuff. So that's what this is trim duping vault. And he wants to set up this one right here with each different trim so you can see what it looks like in general. I don't think he realizes you can color them and change that kind of stuff, but whatever. So that's his current goal. I don't know why this is a thing, but it is. I also don't know where he store. We had extras. I don't know where he put them. Did he just use all of them in the trim or the frame making? I really hope not. They came out with a third ocean horn. Right on, right on. See, I had never even heard of him. Who's the developer on Oceanhorn? Like, who does that? I know it's on all the platforms, but who's the developer? Corn Fox and Bros? I had no idea who that is either. That's wild. Corn Fox and Bros, huh? Well, I'll have to give it a look. Spider. Oh, what are you doing up there? Wacky spider. All right, girly, please tell me you didn't take all the armor trims and do something silly with them. You did not. No armor trims here either. Hello, hello, Poppy. Alright. Well, shoot. I'm really hoping Ronin has all of them in his inventory. Because I for sure put down a, chest in there for us to store them in. Random bunny goes bye-bye. And none of them are there, as you saw, except for in the item frames randomly, so... Dang it. Wait, did Ronin take my anvil that was already... Ronin? Hey, Charlotte, welcome in. Ronin, why do you do the things that you do sometimes, you know? Man, this is what I get for not being online for a week. Since I mentioned being a dad, have I played with my... They jump in and play games all the time. Hey, Lee, thank you for the rose and the live. How's it going? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they jump in and play all the time. I was literally just talking about both of them. My eldest son built this, what does he call it? Vault. He totally took the broken anvil. That's fine. Built this vault for the armor trims. I don't know where the rest of the trims went, though, which is concerning. I think my youngest daughter built this. I'm not sure what that even is. Yeah, they jump in and play all the time. Oceanhorn Monster. So they've made a bunch of Oceanhorn games. Okay, okay. Hey, I like toys too. You know, some people don't get dads, and that's the important part, is that you got your family, you know? Never change, never change. Also, hello, I see you out there, but your name is obscured. It's just a card from the looks of it. But, hello and welcome in as well. Thank you for the flowers. Well, shoot. Without Ronin, I don't know what to do about that. I really hope we didn't just lose like 5, 6 trims, because we had a bunch of them. He goes into conventions, and invites to them. Sometimes you go. Hey, that's fun, though. That's something you guys can share, going to conventions and hanging out. That's pretty awesome. You never know. Convections, right? That's silly. Well, shoot. Bro took my anvil, possibly lost a bunch of trims. At least he'll be here tonight. I'll have to ask him what happened, because it's kind of important. Some people say it's a Zelda ripoff, but it has its own story and mechanics. It's not a ripoff, trust me. I mean, ripoff isn't like necessarily having it. This world, this is our community realm. We've been playing it for just over a year collectively. But yeah, it being a ripoff is more of if they just saw the game and tried to make it using the same stuff and then copy and paste. That's more of a ripoff. But if it's a, you know, if it's similarly made and that kind of stuff, that makes sense. If it's inspired by. Yeah, we've been working on this for just over a year as a community. This is my area specifically that I've been building, which is just a 200 by 200 castle on the top of a mountaintop we found. But way across the ocean over there is the starter realm that we worked on. And we went over there. Let's see here. Thank you, thank you. Even the designers say that the game is closely follows Legend of Zelda. Okay. Now, I need to build a rib bone roof. So in order to do that, what is this? Oh yeah, that's Irecorn's bed. Yeah, I built all this. We built all this, and then there's a little bit of like a starter town, which we kind of explored over there. And then way on that side of it, there's a whole village that we started. So everybody spawns, world spawn over there. And we built that so that when people jump in. Do I ever get burnt out? I mean, depends on the activity, but I've got a lot of things to do, and I've got a lot of support to help me, you know, take breaks when I need it. So not necessarily. I make sure to try and manage that so I don't. But, you know, everybody hits it. Everybody hits those walls every so often. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, world spawn, because it's on hard. There's a safe village over there that we lit up with stuff and put buildings and basic supplies in, so that's all over there. I didn't press the jump button. Oh, well. We need to build a rib bone roof. I keep getting distracted off that. Okay, rib bone roof. Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, a lot of this is just kind of chilling and going, you know? Am I on another platform? Yes. Yes, I am on 3 total platforms with 4 total streams, multi-streaming. Red platform, the purple platform, and TikTok. TikTok doesn't like it when you say other names, but I hope you can translate there. Was I? Yes. Okay, so a roof. We need to build like an arch. Thank you for the sub. Go ahead and celebrate that real quick with the Bean Boozled. If you don't know Bean Boozled, they're jelly beans that could be, well, this one could be a toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Also, thank you, Kyle, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. But yes, we'll go ahead and grab this. Oh my god. That's stink bug. Good stink bug. Hey, Hayden. Jump into our Discord. You can... Oh god. You spotlit me. Well, that's fine, because I can talk now. Poppy, thank you for the follow as well. Hayden, yes, if you want to jump to the Discord, go to rightfulender.com, and we've got all the information you need to join in there. 6-7. Hey, Zoid, how's it going? I'll explain the chess room in a moment here, when we're not spotlighted. All right, we got a couple more joins, so we'll do a few more. Thank you. We do Bean Boozled for like follows, subs, dollar donations, all that fun. Oh god, pear and wet dog is not a good combo. Okay, so this is an automating sorting system. So, what happens? Up here, you go in, drop whatever you want into these chests. These little guys here walk it over into those chests over there. Sorry, flavor's bad mouth. It goes through all of these hoppers all the way down. And if it hits one that it is, so copper bars, all the copper bars go down into here and get automated sorted all the way through. This is going to run the whole bottom level of the castle to have one of each item like that so that we can sort them all. And then, yeah, it's just an automated sorting system. So when you come from a long adventure or, you know, from underground, you can just drop the stuff in the chest and it will eventually make its way through. And I came in here for spruce. That's what it was. Hey, Rye Gaming, welcome in. Don't have to sort it. Don't have to think about it. They do it for me. Pretty dang cool. You're right. You're right. I agree. How's the ride today? I don't think I have any spruce. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I'm gonna need to make... oh, well, actually... by myself. I mean, it really depends on what your end goal is to figure out which kind of farm you want to grab there. But, just like a basic mob, like EXP farm kind of thing will get you some, gunpowder over time, so... Sorry, did I use any tuts? No, no tutorials. It's all me. I mean, obviously people in chat will talk to me and, you know, like give me advice back and forth, but yeah. Xbox, PlayStation Mobile, so not Switch. Is the server public? It is currently open for the open week for the community. So you just got to jump into our Discord and read the rules and whatnot, and you'll be able to jump in. The link will be there. So go to rightfulender.com to grab my link. Join in our Discord. Short answer, yes, for this week. Okay, why do I not have spruce? Oh, yeah. I made it part of the system. Do not play it on Switch. Got it. Confirmed, Tokaido. What's the Discord? Ender's Flock. You're going to have to use, like I said, the link at rightfulender.com to grab that. I am playing on a console. I am capturing from my Xbox. Hey, how's it going, Taco? You just realized, yeah. Yeah, this is so I can host the multi-stream on there and then not have it lag out or do anything. Plus, Bedrock lets everybody jump in. So, we're going to do that. Because we got a community. Or Steam Deck, really, huh? Hey, Jason, welcome in. It's Isaac. How's it going? Yeah, and all the little icons popped up, they would tell you, yeah. Well, luckily I don't have a Steam Deck. Not that I wouldn't want one, but, you know, I don't have to worry about not playing it on there because I don't have one currently. All right, so we need to grow some spruce because we need to use spruce stairs, I think is going to be what we're going for mainly. Right? Yeah. This is definitely the server's biggest project, like, without a doubt. There definitely are other players doing other things, but when did I start my YouTube channel? May you please has the Minecraft? I mean, you can jump into Minecraft. Like I said, links at the top of chat there. A mini crat. All right. Like an autocrat? Like a democrat? When did I start my YouTube channel? There we go. I started my YouTube channel, like, basically when it first came out. I didn't start uploading anything until I started streaming during pandemic on the Purple platform. I finally started uploading and streaming directly on this platform here about 2 years ago now. Yeah, about 2 years ago now. Originally, it was just on the Purple platform there. Okay, so if I'm building... Oh, man. This is going to be hard to do. Okay, so I have to build between these two posts here. And what I'm building... Oh, have we beat the Ender Dragon? No, we have not beat the Ender Dragon. We're more focused on, like, building a world and, you know, that kind of stuff. We will eventually, and we've gone into the Nether and that kind of stuff. We haven't gone into the end, but less focused on that. But as far as, yeah, big projects, this is definitely the biggest project. There are other people working way thousands of blocks away on, like, their own builds and farms and that kind of stuff. But they're trying to keep that secret for some reason. I don't know. The top of the wall. So I want to make like a dome almost. So if I start here, baby isn't pooping. That's what the umbilical cord is for. No, that's part of the rules that people sign up and agree to when they join, that they won't be griefing. So if there are any griefers, they are dealt with very quickly. But we luckily haven't had too many problems with too many griefers. Okay, FDG. So they licensed their name or they joined something. Okay. Blaster. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of a house. So what I'm doing with this is the entryway to the castle. Oh, FDG is the devs, Corn Fox designers. So we have an archway. And I kind of want to do what I did there, similarly, but on top of once you're inside the entryway, the grand hall. And I want to make like a kind of a domed almost archway top that kind of meets in the middle like that. So I'm just trying to envision that as I build it across. I do know stop motion takes a lot to do and time-wise and that kind of stuff. So I would suggest doing interstitial kind of like update videos in shorts format so that you can kind of like keep content popping out and that kind of stuff. And yeah, for a smoother arch-like finish. I'm just trying to see what looks best in my eyes. It's a castle. Yep. It's a 200 by 200 castle I'm building. I've been working on top of this mountain that I found randomly. All right, Takedo. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll definitely look into it. But yeah, as far as small YouTuber, like just consistent posting, take advantage of shorts. Shorts is always a good idea. And you know, be open and honest with the community, communicate, use the community tab and that kind of stuff. No mods on the server. No, the only thing we have is Steve's Lava Chicken because the meme, but otherwise no mods. Okay. See if we got, I should go get an axe and let's see if we've got our trees growing. How very random, Jason. How very random. Okay. So if it's 25 blocks, the center block is going to definitely, gonna make a new stop motion video release on May 20th. Nice, nice. So we can play on the ground first and make an arch, and then we'll copy paste that idea. So we'll start here and then move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hello, hello, Metal Sonic. How's it going? All right, that's what it's going to look like in the end, or that's the distance in the end. So we'll play with this. How's Metal Sonic today? What are we building? Well, we're working on the grand entryway to the castle out here, and we're trying to make an arched. Because we're still building the rest of the castle. Then we can fill in the gaps to make it smoother looking by doing this. Maybe. Nope. Nope, we can't. Okay, lame. I'll have to figure that out. 1 second. Need to get that axe. I could use my horse, but I have a feeling I'll end up forgetting him and that kind of stuff. I thought I had a stone axe. Oh well, let's just use the iron axe right here. which is about to break. Ah, damn it. But yeah, so this is, we're practicing building the roof for the archway, which is going to be 25 by 25. Okay, I'm not mad at this. And then we're going to make, I think it, oh man, I need to count how many there are, but we're going to make like 12 of these all across the inside and then build up over them. So when you look up, you'll see kind of like a rib cage, like support system from the inside. So it looks like old school medieval, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so we have to make it over there. Okay. The other reason I'm kind of doing this is because then we stay in the same chunk with those trees and they will grow and I'll actually be able to like harvest them because it's going to take forever to get there if I don't do that. So we need to get some sticks and whatnot. Pretty chill. Well, thank you, Metal Sonic. We'll go ahead and celebrate that here once again, Bean Boozled. Thank you and welcome into the flock. Liver and onions. So bad. Man, I still don't get how people eat. Like, I know this isn't exactly real, but, like, how do people eat liver and onions, bruh? Oh, my God. Ugh. People like this. Because I still got to practice this. And then it'd just be a waste of bone meal at that point. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. While I'm, oh my God. While I'm figuring out how many of these to use, then I can plan out how many I will need and that kind of stuff. So I'm just optimizing my time. If I need them and I have nothing else to occupy my time, then I definitely would be using bone meal to grow them. I do have bone meal down towards the end there. Because we have a couple compost right there. Okay, so. How old is this world? The community started playing it about just over a year ago. About that. So that's about where we're at. This specific build has taken me about 7 months or so. I had to terraform. I haven't finished terraforming. Actually, my buddy who just gets in Minecraft and just flattens things. That's what he loves. That's his little house over there. He's supposed to finish terraforming it, but we terraformed this whole area first. Then I built up. Then I, did all the other stuff. There's not this building right close to me, but that one goes all the way down to bedrock over there. And I had to mine that and then refill and build a staircase all the way down. Lots of stuff going on in here. Okay. Oh, forgot. I'm on the ground and that ain't gonna work. Can you join? Yeah, by all means. If you jump into our Discord, you'll be able to get the links so you can join on there. Discord link for you is going to be at rightfulender.com. You'll be able to find it there. Storage is the biggest problem. I mean, for sure. It takes a little bit of time investment, but it works. Okay, so if we do there... No, rightfulender.com, not my bio. I mean, valid. Give yourself a break. Do it small amounts at a time. All right, later, Sonic. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for the follow again. Welcome on in. Hopefully we see you. Enjoy your rest of your day. Oh, that's not gonna work. I could build scaffolding across, I guess. That doesn't work the way I want it to. Now, if I go off from a distance and look at that, that's... Nah, Enzo, that's not how this works. It's automated through Discord. Yeah, I have I had dark oak logs all the way up the sides there. And then the center will run another dark oak. You don't know how to go to rightfulender.com? It's a website. You type it in, and then the thing that says Discord, click on Discord. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doo. I don't know. That seems too much. What if... Maybe I could put... Oh, you know what? What if I did that? Okay. I'm going to try putting an extra slab in a couple places. It's myname.com. Like, that's the link. Okay, I think that's going to look better in the end. rightfulender.com. Okay, so I'm going to need for each of these 1, 2 staircase and 2 slabs. 2 staircase, 2 slabs, and that takes up 1, 2, 3 spaces. 2 staircase, 2 slabs for every 3 spaces. So 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets plus the bone in the middle. So we went 8, which means 16 stairs and 16 slabs. That's easy enough. 16 stairs, 16 slabs total. And then, yeah, so this right here... Give me that. Gimme. Okay, there we go. Try to make a regular slanted stair. Oh, dang it. Stupid chat thing. Go away. Made with blocks, then use stairs for the bottom of each block, right? Yeah. I'm going to try this and see what it looks like. Now that I've got more. And then move from there. I use dark oak for the rib. Okay, let's try that really quick. Right, right. Okay, cave noises going crazy. Chill out. Okay, slabs, there they are. Right on, right on. Make sure you read and follow the rules and whatnot, and then jump into the link. It's in the join channel. Okay. Nope. Immediately presses the wrong button. There and there. I'm 100% going to have to use a piece of scaffolding. But that's not the end of the world, because I gotta do it from this side, and that's annoying. Ow! Maybe. Will you let me? Hey, you will let me. Let's go. You have to fully join the server first. You have to make sure you read everything and listen and so forth. But there definitely is a join channel there. Yeah, that right side looks so much better. Okay. And then it would be this middle piece right here. Think so? Because this is going to be way up high on the ceiling, so... Hey, well, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Dropping by again there, Sonic. Appreciate you. Metal Sonic, of course.
Wow, wow, wow. I get better every single day.
I get better every single day. All right, Seth, with the jump scare. I wonder if it wouldn't be better to right here do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Throwing flashbang.
Hey, Timu, how's it going? There definitely is, Enzo. I designed the channel. I know it's there. You just gotta make sure you read the page that you're on there. There's still more to do after you get into the welcome page. Right? Still caught me as the jump scare, though. All right, 1 second here. Okay, you want to see it stripped. I'm going to show you what I already have, and so you show you why I'm not currently having it stripped. All right, and so you said you've done everything. All right, let me see. Enzo, you definitely have not done everything. I'm looking right at your user in Discord here, and no, you have not finished reading the channel there. Oh, what's happening? Just finished playing Forsaken. Nice, nice, nice. Demonic Pursuit didn't work on your guest. What? What should you stream on Friday night? You won't have the kiddo, right? I don't need to add you on Discord. I can see you in Discord. Friday. What is Friday? You know, I haven't figured out a game to do on Friday either. Ronan will be home too. What other games do I play? So we play Minecraft on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday is Minecraft Wednesday, which is community Minecraft day. Marathon and Arc Raiders are big ones that I've been playing right now. I'm trying to figure out a new story game. I just play a little bit of everything, honestly. Read the screen, the welcome screen. Where it says welcome, it says instructions on the screen, Enzo. All you have to do is read it. Read it and listen. Understand what you're reading and follow the instructions. Okay. But yes, what other games do I play? God, you name it. We've played Fortnite. not so much anymore. I play Roblox, but mostly just to upload things onto my channel there rather than stream those. I really try to focus on multiplayer things. We played Repo last week. We played Peak. I want to play Lethal Company to check it out. Whoa, with the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. We played a weird little horror indie game yesterday called Wasteland Bites. Literally anything. It's better to ask what I don't play, and basically that's just racing games and that kind of stuff. Thank you for the hydrate. Repo? I know, right? I want to play more Repo. I'm going to be putting a Lethal Company because they put out a new update and I want to check that out. But then, yeah, get into some more Repo, especially once they start releasing things. You want to know if you can simp or ignore me? You can choose to do whichever you want there, love. Love wins in the end. That is entirely up to you on that one. 666. I don't accept friends on Discord, by the way. I see you sending a friend request. Not how that works. All you have to do is read the screen, bruh. Enzo's got to go. All right. Catch you next time, Enzo. Okay. But yeah, so I want to leave these as is. I know what they look like stripped. We've done this outside. So I want to leave these as is, but I think this works. I saw Starfield dropped a pretty good update. Yeah, I played it when it first came out and it was just kind of like, it was okay. So I'm hoping this like makes it. Right? I think if you're worried about it being appropriate or not, you probably shouldn't simp random people. That's generally how that goes. I understand that it is very much up to you. Your acts and your choices are up to you. I was underwhelmed with Starfield as well. It wasn't bad, but it also just wasn't good. It was just kind of meh, you know? I wouldn't say simping is straight up weird, but, you know, jumping into someone's stream randomly and just simping is weird. Later, Poppy. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. I didn't catch your first message. Yes, thank you for jumping in. I appreciate you stopping by, Poppy. We'll catch you next time. Press Q near lava. I don't have a Q button. Right, exactly. Nothing super memorable. Thank you for the follow, though, Nacho. Ah! All right. That was not a bad one, Nacho. Top banana, I'll take that. Oh, I know it. I know it well, Poppy. I know. I also don't have a Q button to worry about, so. Hey, Vito, right at the top, pinned chat in the chat there. You can get the links and whatnot to join in. What? Stop it, blimp. Xbox, let's go. I mean, really, I'm not beholden to one console in particular. I just don't have, you know, $700 to drop on another console right now. So, shocker. Valid, Poppy. I see you. Good looking, good looking. Thanks for looking out. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Gotta make sure I don't do anything stupid. I appreciate that. I do. All right, later, Poppy. Just because you're good at the game? All right. Now we put the practice into reality here. OG? I am OG. I can find more diamond? What? What does that mean? Yes. I know I can find more diamond. What? There you go. There you go. Sinking City is a good one. Like I said, on Friday, it depends. I might to grow my beard, right? I might do like lethal on Friday. I don't know if you have lethal, but yeah. Is that my user? Is Rightful Ender my user? You can't join on Realms? Well, I mean, that's going to be kind of hard to join us then. This is a realm. All Minecraft is $30. This is a realm for everybody to jump into. If you can join in on a world, you can join in on a realm. I cannot invite you, but you can use the link to join. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. The late night. Well, I'm still thinking of the summer schedule and the break schedule. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong door. I need to go get more scaffolding. Yeah, I forgot, Seth. That's my bad. Can I add you, please? I cannot add you. You can join through the link. It is automated, and there are rules to agree to. Oh, for sure, Seth. For sure. Whoa, Timu, anti-streamer over here. I see how it is. Kidding. All right. I need to get that scaffolding because I am not going to continue to fall off on there. Lunchtime. Nice. Okay. Never back down. Never drink the paint water. So close tonight. We'll just wait. I don't want to have to go over and then go all the way back. Yep, early reminder today. Thank you, schools, for letting me know that. Fake version of Forsaken. Isn't Forsaken a copy of another game? So, like, the fake version of the fake version of... That's wild. That's wild that that's how that platform works. It's crazy. That's just hilarious to think about. I want to play the rip-off or the fake version of the fake version of. I mean, cool. Good if you're enjoying and that kind of stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Did I pick that up? I didn't. But yeah, Seth, I have been looking at Starfield as well. I just don't know that that'll pull anybody, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's one of those ones that, you know, I want to play around with and I really hope and I could make a long series out of it, but I don't know. Burr. Ages. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks apart. Okay. That's fine. Damn it. I'm doing that wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Give you the Google account? Is there only one Google account for Minecraft? Is that what we're implying here? I'm confused. Son of a bitch. That's fine. Ugh. Some dude called you a 50-year-old even though you're just 15? Did they intend it as an insult or something? I don't understand. Why? Like mid-game they called you a 50-year-old because reasons? Oh, I see. Well, you know. That happens. Maybe an insult? It's a weird insult. I don't think that hits nearly as bad as they think they wanted it to. Take ages. It's taking me a couple months. How's it going, Khonshu? Or Blade? We'll go with Blade. Blade's first. Can I play the song Lost Woods? On what? Oh, do you mean on stream? No, I don't do song requests on stream. Hacker. I mean, yeah, that's pretty normal. I would say that saying other people are hacking the game and that kind of stuff is par for the course. It's still weird to call someone 50 as though that's like an insult. I don't understand that one. Oh, yeah? It helps that I only play every Wednesday, so it's like once a week. It's a nice pace, you know what I mean? I get to play with everybody else, and they can jump in and play at their pace, and then I can play at my pace. It's pretty easy. My character has chicken feet, yes. He has chicken feet and a pirate outfit otherwise. Goes with the brand, you know? There we go. But yes, chicken feet and the OG cape. I have tried playing keyboard and mouse, yes. I play on Java for our hardcore playthrough, which I upload to my channel. So we live stream on Bedrock with controller and that kind of stuff, and then we play Java for the hardcore playthrough. But that one's just me and my kids. The Bedrock one is open for everybody. Okay, we've hit the limit. That's fine. What am I building, Caden? This is a castle that I'm building in the top of a mountaintop that we terraformed. Yeah, if you crouch, you don't fall off. I know that. Yes, 200 by 200 castle I built in the top of a mountaintop that I terraformed as like a personal little project. Been building for a few months here. Right now, we're currently working on the entryway. So this is just like a little arch that we built, and then I'm building, right now I'm using this to build, what's it called? The rib bone kind of architecture. I believe there's a better name for it. Hammer bound? Maybe? I don't know. Didn't mean to do that one. That sucks. I prefer rage baiting. Out of nowhere is hilarious. I know you're not specifically talking about, but yeah, no, that's hilarious. Out of nowhere. I prefer rage baiting. Welcome back, Blade. Welcome back. I prefer rage baiting. I'm going to let you know right now, TTS is having wild time with whatever you guys are currently talking about. Okay. I built this way wrong anyways. Boink. Itchy, itchy, itchy. All right. Orange Blade's gonna be back. See you in a bit. Okay. Meanwhile. Oh. Spruce planks. Not that it matters, but that saves me some room. So then that one there. That one there. And I'm going to have to do this like 12 more times. Oh, we never actually counted the numbers either, now that I think about it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times, was it 16 each? 160 each? It's not too bad. I think that's probably midpoint. That feels like the middle to me, maybe. I think that feels like middle point. And then I'm going to need some more. Oh, wait, I have it right here. Some dark oak. If I do, nope. I want to go down, but that is not going to work. Damn it. Oh, well. How can I build? I want to build this sideways, but I know what it's going to end up doing is that. So then if I go sideways right there. Nope, I didn't grab it. That's fine. And then sideways there. I think that's the midpoint. Yes, that's the midpoint. Okay. Meanwhile, I need to go from the other side inward, and I can do that really quick. And then just repeat that down like 10 more times with 160 of each block. Okay, last one. Okay, so Are You Lonely is the name of the game? All right. Not bad. I think I could get rid of this top slab, though. Get rid of that entirely. Hey, Daniel. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the flock. How's Daniel today? Stink bug. I'll take it. I like that. Better move. Thank you, zombie. Another bean boozled as well. Oh, man, this one's possibly barf. Hey, J-Dog, how's it going? Oh, it's dead fish. It's dead fish. It's not barf. Oh, no. Gave a hug to a random girl. She came happy. I mean, sometimes human connection's hard. Even if it's digital. Oh, it's important. Oh, my God. Thank you for the follow, zombie. Welcome into the flock. Oh, my God. All right, I need to plant some dark oak. I'm just realizing that I don't have enough dark oak to make the whole spine down the center thing. I need like 45 more at least. Oh, no, I have enough. Perfect. Let's go. What's up, J-Dog? Question marks. Oh, my God. Dead fish jelly beans are definitely the worst one. So much bright. Who wants to play survival? I'm currently doing so? Is that a question? Are you asking me? Because quite clearly me. Oh, my God. Ah, you're asking the people here. Ah, I see, I see. Boing, 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 boing. No! Not spotlight! I almost got here! Alright. Alright, Timu. Okay, I'm inside. I was terraforming. I terraformed the top of a mountaintop, made a 200 by 200 square, and then built a castle in the top of that, and that's currently we're building the grand hall and the entryway. This right here, by the way, is just a chat redeem that someone did to block the channel. Oh, there we go. To block me being able to see in game. Little thing that you guys can do and troll with me. Orange Blade being AFK? Probably. Maybe downloading Roblox. But yes, trolling. You gotta go, Timu? All right, no worries, no worries. We'll catch you next time. Good luck with Roblox. Hopefully you and Orange Blade can meet up. Thank you, Timu. Thank you. What are we doing? Right now we're building the roof of the Great Hall entryway of the castle that I am building in our community server. See you next time. Java or Bedrock? This is on Bedrock, so everybody gets to join in. Or are you talking? You're talking to... Never mind, Nathan. Never mind. Thank you for the follow. Zai Zai. Well, Bean Boozle to celebrate that. To Orange Blade? I will, Timu. I'll make sure to mention it. Oh my God. Another one, Sir Leo, thank you for the likes and the follow. And Nathan for the follow. Go ahead and hit up a couple more. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was toothpaste and it went right into... I don't even know what that... It's like not wet dog. It's like stinky socks. It's stinky socks. There you go. Last one. Licorice or burnt rubber. Man, I need like 3 more. Oh, licorice. Okay, not bad. It's not a great flavor, but it's not bad. Okay. All right. Moving back into it. No, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the flock. Gotta celebrate y'all somehow, you know. Making it fun for you. How am I building it? Patience. Lots of patience. I mean, really, we've been doing this, like I said, for about 7 months. The community server has been live for about a year. So people will come in and jump in and do various things. But, like my buddy that I've known since 2nd grade, he has a little dirt house right here. He's been helping with the terraforming. I did a lot of it at first, but he jumped in. He's like, I want to terraform, because that's like literally all he does in Minecraft. But otherwise, yeah, no. Yeah, no, just patience, really. Just got to focus on that. Okay, I like this. This is coming along nicely. I like where we're going so far. Hey, bruh, how's it going? Well, thank you, thank you. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? This is... Okay, I see. Stairs down. Make sure I'm crouching. Rotate, stair, slab, slab. Do it again. I try to reply to as many as possible. I know that eventually someday it's going to be real hard to reply to everybody, you know what I mean? But for now, I am able to do it, so I will do it, because that's kind of the whole point of this, you know? We're hanging out, you guys are watching, participating, that kind of stuff. What kind of SMP am I in? We're more focused, like, community-wise as a build. So we're trying to, like, build things together, and my idea is to create, like, a bunch of people making a bunch of, like, communities, or like if someone wants to build a castle, someone wants to build a city, someone wants to build a factory or whatever. And then we kind of like as a group can collectively like trade with each other and like create a world economy, and then like do events like explore the nether, go to the end and that kind of stuff. So, you know, just kind of chill. Nope, vanilla. The only mod we have is Steve's lava chicken for the meme. It really doesn't do anything cover give you lava chicken. We had mods at one point. They broke with 1 or 2 of the big updates, and they put stupid, non-existent question mark blocks everywhere. And so, yeah, well, no mods. Nathan and J-Dog playing their game over here. Right on, right on. You've been having a meltdown because you found out your girlfriend cheated on you. Sorry for disturbing. You're venting. No worries, no worries. That's never fun. Sorry to hear that. That's definitely a struggle. Do you have, like, a support group or some friends or that kind of stuff that would jump in? I mean, you're more than welcome to jump in. Our Discord's going to have the link for that. And the platform you're on, you're going to need to go to rightfulender.com, myname.com. It'll have the link to Discord in there. Nah. Aw, man, that's the worst, bruh. You got to find some support group. That's how you get through these things, you know? You got to find people that'll be there with you. How many days? We're in like the 3,000 to 4,000 range. I don't have a day count per se. I'd have to toggle that off and on and that kind of stuff. But yeah. You didn't do anything wrong. You were the one that had something wrong happen to you. You don't need to be embarrassed about that. No embarrassment there. How many people joined so far? So the way that it works as far as joining is we have I know this doesn't apply right now. Last week, there's a hiccup. The first Wednesday of every month, I open the server for anybody to jump in for free. and everybody can jump in and play and see if it's something they want to do. I also know that people sometimes just want to play for 5 minutes and don't play. So first Wednesday, one whole week, everybody jumps in for free. Otherwise, it's paid supporters of the platform. So if you want to join through Patreon or YouTube or Twitch and be a subscriber or supporter and that kind of stuff, I've got subscriptions as low as $1 and that kind of stuff. And then you have access to the code 24/7. So how many people have joined? We have had, through the free week, we've had like a few dozen join. People that play regularly, we have about 8 to 12, give or take. Some play on stream, some play off stream, some jump in both. It really depends on, you know how it goes with Minecraft players. Some people play all the time. Some people play once every 2 weeks. Some people don't play until the new update, and then they play for 5 days. You know how it goes. Do they break the builds? No, that's why we have it being the paid supporter thing. The week where it's open, I save the server and that kind of stuff. I back it up before it opens up and before I hand out the code to everybody. That way, if anything breaks, I can reload it, bring it right back. Otherwise, there are rules to agree on and that kind of stuff when you're trying to get the code. And I see that it's automated, so we all know that everybody knows the rules and that kind of stuff. And if we see someone breaking the rules, they're banned. So, yeah. If anybody does try to grief, it's immediately fixed and repaired as best as possible. But you know how it is. Internet's going to internet. There are not PvPs. You can set up PvP, and I will turn on PvP if someone wants to build. We've had the idea bounced around a couple times of like an arena where people who want a PvP can go fight in the arena and that kind of stuff. But generally, day to day, no, we don't do PvP just because, again, you know the internet, people troll people all the time. But we do have people that are interested in PvP, and like I said, we've been floating around the idea of making a PvP area and that kind of stuff for people to PvP and play around with. It is a community server, so I listen to feedback on that and let people let me know how that goes and what they want to see and that kind of stuff. I did, yeah. Built it in survival. As you can see, it's slow and tedious process I'm going through right now. And it's nighttime. Well, like I said, this was terraformed. Originally, this was, the castle that I'm currently doing right now has taken me about 6 or 7 months, in that area. The total server days has been, oh, you're talking to Nathan, never mind. The total server has been open for like 3,000 days. I spent a good few months trying to make a starter village so that world spawn is safe because we are playing on hard. But yeah, this all used to be a mountaintop. This is like the last remnants of the mountaintop. And yeah, I know, right? 6, 7, as soon as I said it, I was like, crap. But no, this is the remnant of the mountaintop, and it went even higher than this. All of this was cleared out, so that's where I'm getting all this resources, and then I grow the trees or, you know, food, that kind of stuff. Slowly over time. We also have other players that come in and will trade me things or, you know, give things to me. We have everybody building their own personal houses, all sorts of stuff. Tips on how to start a new hardcore world, like what to do in the beginning. Sorry, I didn't see that, Bob. Yes. Tips to start a new hardcore world. I would focus and prioritize a bed so you don't get nighttime. So start off immediately getting at least 1 tree's worth of wood and finding sheep to get a bed. And then prioritize renewable food source and shelter. Then just kind of expand around those things. It really depends on what it is. I would prefer not, because this is kind of like my build and you can build anywhere. You're more than welcome to like expand from the little town outside of it and that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to like keep this. You can help me build what I am building, but I'm trying to limit, because Again, you know the internet. If I just say, oh, yeah, no, come in, everybody build what they want, it won't be a castle anymore. There'll be 6 statues of chickens and, you know, a zombie farm and someone's random amalgamation and that kind of stuff. So I try to limit the amount that's built inside the castle that's not by me to people that, you know, I know aren't going to troll the build. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like my kingdom, and you're more than welcome to build an adjacent kingdom somewhere. We had someone past that tower, like 100 blocks that way. There's another tower that someone's building. You can see one right there that someone built as well. Just specifically, this one is like, you know, this one's a personal build that I'm working on just to, well, do this, make content out of it and talk and chill with people. But you can come explore in it. You could, you know, find a little place to put up like a room or something, so something small if you wanted to hang out here. Know that I will probably tear it down eventually and put, you know, what I was going to put there, but we have a few people who just placed beds in a couple places so that they respawn here. I'm not going to ban you from the whole place outright, but, you know, yeah. Personal project. Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I said, we have people, that's mainly what everybody does is they come here, they cross the ocean because the starter village is over there. They come over here and they come check out everything and they look at stuff. I do have a mine shaft. So like if people want to come in and actually like help me gather resources and stuff, there's a building. Oh yeah, you can see from here. Right here, that goes straight down to bedrock. It just spirals down to bedrock and it's got an elevator. So if you want to go mine and stuff like that, you could keep, obviously, that's where I'm going to get my resources. So you don't get to keep all the diamonds or whatever, but you can keep some of the diamonds or, you know, some of the iron and then just drop the rest in my inventory stuff. Help me get more stuff so I can build better. But yeah, you can come visit. You can come say, hey, you can make this as like a temporary base while you go and explore further out. All sorts of stuff. All I ask is that you respect the build. Again, you know how people go. Some people I've had them jump in just to help me dig stuff, and then they stop playing for like a month, and then come back in and like, oh, yeah, you still need to build or dug out. Can't build a normal village. I mean, it's time and patience for sure. I'm not gonna say it was just like, it's so easy. No, it's definitely time and patience. But it's like one of those things that like I have a goal in mind of like this big old castle, but I don't be like, all right, this is what I'm going to do and this is the deadline. I just go, okay, we're sitting down playing. What do I feel like doing today? You know? That makes it easier in my brain. It doesn't make it feel tiring or boring anytime because I can be like, oh, this sounds like fun to do today. Let's go do that. I don't know. That's how I've been treating it. Makes it so I don't run out of things to do. I'm also not trying to maximize like efficiency and do it as fast as possible because then, you know, I have something to do. Nope. As you can see here, I've lit up the entire area. It's not on peaceful mode. It's on hard. I'll show you outside though. I have the whole area lit up for that reason. So I don't have to deal with them because hard mode is hard. Trying to think of the nearest place that would have some. Oh, there's a cave over to the right here. There you go. You can hear him. Wherever he's growling at. Well, he growled for one. Yeah, there's some mobs everywhere. We just lit up the whole place with torches so that it's relatively safe. We did the same with the world spawn. So that people who are spawning in and just joining don't have to deal with it. Hey! How's it going, Starfish? What is this? Who did this? And when? Is a cherry tree from that? Yes. There is a cherry biome not too far from spawn. There's a couple places, but yeah, no, in general. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Starfish. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for asking. We're celebrating with the Bean Boozled here. I don't know whose this is, by the way. Like, who made this build? I don't know. Hey, let's go, pomegranate. Oh, dang. Mineshaft. Right on. Still don't know who did this build. I have a feeling this might be my daughter's build, actually. She was on and playing around recently. This might be hers. Cool little mineshaft, though. Oh, man, now I have to get all the way back up because she didn't put stairs in. Oh. She's in 2nd grade, so this is difficult for her. Hey, J-Dog, thank you for the follow. Uloriak, which means star in Greenland. Right on. I don't know. Oh my god, stink bug. I don't know. I don't think I know any language from that region. Like, usually, depending on the language, I could pull out some 1 or 2 words, but yeah. Thank you, Zai Zai. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good day. Rifle, you should try getting netherite armor. I'm not PvPing or fighting anything right now currently. I do have diamond armor if I want to go and fight something, but as it stands, not really a priority. But if we ever go to the end or we want to fight the Wither or anything, I would definitely grab some. But we've explored some ancient cities. We've gone around in the Nether a while. Like, it's not a huge priority of mine. Yeah, we're trying to keep this kind of a chill server for everybody. This is more builder right now. I do plan on doing events and stuff like that, but more focused on building up the place and then going, like, once I have a place, once I have a castle, then going exploring the end with people on the server and that kind of stuff. Make it more like event rather than just kind of go there and do it before everybody else can participate. Well, as I said a couple minutes ago, right now it's an open week, so players can join. Otherwise, it's my community server. So if you're a paid supporter or a monthly supporter on whichever platform, whether it's, you know, Patreon or the purple platform, Red, and that kind of stuff, and then you'll be able to join that way. But right now, for the next week, it's open for anybody. Wouldn't an elytra help you to a lot for building? Not really. I've done all this without one. Stuck in an ancient city? Oof. Dig straight up. Like, you know, grab some dirt and platform straight up. Quietly, though. How's it going, Krell? Okay. You can't grab anything anywhere? That sucks. Oh, he's above you. I think that's probably good, and the rest will be stairs. I don't know numbers where I'm supposed to be at on those right now, but I have them. How's it going, Krell? What's up with you? Okay, I'll let them handle that. Oh, wait, I think I have potatoes still, right? No, that's not potatoes. Also not potatoes. Still not potatoes. There it is. Thank you, Krell. We barely know each other, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Ah, get off me, blimp. Okay, I think we're just gonna chill for now. I need to go to sleep. And then we'll start building some more rooftop. Blimp. Okay. Let's go head upstairs. We got some more roof to roof. What am I going to fill it in with? So we've got the bones and we've got the walls. We're going to need windows itself. Okay. So I think we'll use dark oak planks and just like kind of recess. So push it out one. Just all the way around. And then planks. No worries, Krell. No worries. It's all good. A-okay. Hey, Miller. Filipino. I don't... Oh, man. Tagalog? I don't know any. I'm sorry. No worries on that, though. I totally get that. I couldn't... Yeah. I couldn't speak any Tagalog. So I totally understand on that. How's Miller doing today? 3, 4. There we go. My Tagalog is not good. Your English is good. I mean, so far I've been able to understand you, so I would say your English is good. I you know, totally get that. Most of the stuff I know from other languages is food-based, so, you know. Yes, risk the mining. Risk it. Take the risk. I am from the west coast of the United States. Oh, will he still sniff you? I think you'll be... I think Bedrock still carries sound, but, you know. Comic Storian? The reference is lost on me. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sure it's funny, though. I'm sure it's topical. I just am not understanding it. Can I follow you back, Krell? For sure, for sure. Gonna have to give me just a moment here. Where I'm not precipitously dangling. Poise? How's it going, Poise? Can I shout you out? I mean, yeah, hey, how's it going? How's Poise today? Can you join the server? Yeah, jump into, you're gonna have to get my Discord link, which is at rifleender.com. I'll drop the link in there, but it's in the Discord is how you join in. All right. There you go. Thank you for the likes, by the way, everybody. I do see that, even if it's not popping up and telling me. Appreciate those likes. You are welcome, Poise, by the way. How are you? How's Poise's day so far? It's been 5 minutes. Your days? Yeah, how's your days, Krill? Actually, I don't know what time it is in the Philippines, actually, now that I think about it. It's still 11 a.m. over here in America, or at least on the West Coast. $146? Oh, dang. It's not too much of a difference, but that's still, you know, what, 13, 14 hours? Oof, it's crazy. I don't know the despawn time on a warden. You said it's been 5 minutes? If you don't move for 60 seconds, apparently it'll go calm. And then you can move away without it trying to pursue you. So just don't do anything for a minute or so. Digging or not. Hey, Zai Zai, welcome back. So quickly. Almost died. Can you not hide somewhere? And do nothing? Because it should be calm by after 60 seconds. Oh, that's going to be unfortunate. Sleeping. Ah, yeah. Valid. Oh, there's two? Oof. Double wardens is not good. I hate it when that happens. All right, cool. Well, now I'm officially out of stairs. Need to go get more spruce. 48. I need a stack and a half left. What time is it right now? It is 10:48 a.m. Can I send it again? I mean, can't you scroll back up? It's just rifleender.com. I can. There. Two, three, four. But yeah, it's just about 11 a.m. here in my country. The link I send isn't working. It's just my username and then add .com at the end. Rifleender.com. I don't know if there's like... Because you're in the Philippines? I don't know. But that should work. Rifleender.com. I've You might just have to manually type it. God dang it, dude. Okay. Why use a stone axe? Just because I have a ton of stone from terraforming and that kind of stuff. Wait, what? How did I mess that up? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of random stuff, so, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did I... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. I did it on the wrong one. That's perfectly fine. That explains it all. But yeah, no, I do have like diamonds. I do have diamond gear and that kind of stuff. But like, I've mined out a few thousand stone, and I've used a bunch of stone, but I still have, I can show you when I get back in there, chests upon chests of cobblestone. So I might as well use it for something. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm just going to be doing stupid things where I waste durability all the time and whatnot. Okay. Not mad at that. So far, so good. Mining out and terraforming a whole mountain, yeah. 200 by 200, and it was like 15 blocks deep on average. So, I mean, you can math that out, but it's, you know, a few thousand. Some of it was coal, some of it was iron. I mean, you know, we all know the percentages, or we know that, you know, you can look up the percentages at the very, very least. But, I'll show you here. So all this is just, you know, extra things that I have stored in here and that kind of stuff. But if I go down here, all these, all the way down are filled with dirt and cobble. Just all the way down. All the way down. Why not build diamond or iron farms? I'm not building any farms. I mean, like I said, this is the 4th stack of diamonds I had. These ones right here. I already built diamond gear, diamond spear, diamond axe, all that kind of stuff. Some of it's enchanted. People have gifted me those kind of things. So I've got plenty of diamonds. As far as iron, as you can see, I've had a ton. Ton of iron right there. Some right there. And then I just have that mine right there that I can just go in there and grab iron from really quick. Or as I'm going here, I mean, you saw some while I was running back. There's iron that I still haven't gotten from the terraforming and that kind of stuff. So I have plenty of resources for what I need to do. And if I need to do more, then I'll just take some time and grind it out. Give up? You can't join the Discord? I'm sorry to hear that. Rifleender.com works. I know that for sure. It's got all my links there. I just double checked it. If you can get to my my YouTube or my Twitch channel, it's also Rifleender. There's a link, a direct link on that. You can try there. Just, you know, youtube.com Rifleender. I will have it in my profile. It works. He's just having trouble getting the link because, unfortunately, TikTok doesn't let me post a direct link on that. It will let me post my Instagram link, but that is it for some reason. I think it's probably because I still have 100 or under 1,000 followers and whatnot. So until that happens, I can't post it directly in my profile there. All that, and I forgot to get more stairs. Damn it. All that work for no reason. Okay. Rightful Ender. It's the same as this. I am Rightful Ender literally everywhere. Hey, you know, some people ain't into games. I've had to figure that one out the lame way where people just kind of like don't want to watch gaming, which is fine. Everybody's got their own thing. I have made more IRL live content channel and food channel and that kind of stuff because of that. But yeah. Some people just don't like it, you know? Your cousin as bait. I mean, honestly, if you could just have your cousin create a new account or have someone else new log in. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe if I change it from Minecwaft to Minecraft. That's true. No, I mean, we do get plenty of promotion and we're put on the FYP and that kind of stuff. You know, there's obviously, you guys found us, but just some people want to hang out and chill and chat instead of watching games, or some people want to, like, you know, watch beauty videos or shopping streams and that kind of stuff, and it's just not what my content is, and that's fine. We find the people that we find the people that we want to find. We find the community that we like. You need to poop? Thanks for sharing. Should probably run to the bathroom then. Should go take care of that. Yeah, but I like that idea of finding someone to use for bait. That definitely is that's a good solution there. And who knows, while you're going and finding them and, you know, leaving AFK kind of thing, you might despawn them. I know there's a way to trap the warden, but I'm pretty sure you need wool. I can't remember but there's a way to build a trap around the warden as it's emerging out of the ground that it can't get out of. Stop laying eggs. You know what, here, actually, let's collect some eggs. Eggs, 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 huevos. There we go. For those who are wondering, by the way, this was kind of a troll, but it's an egg launcher. This is a DM built this. He's a community member, and this is just to sustain his farm that he has going. He farms the chickens, and then he cooks the chickens and sells them for iron and diamonds. Little baby chicks. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Hey, garlic bread. How's it going? Holy 11, Batman. Why did I get 11 of them? Cheap, 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 cheap. Okay. I think that should probably be enough to get me a significant source of stairs. I was going to say planks, but that wasn't the right word. 36 is not bad. I think we'll be good with 36 for now, and then we'll move down. Next, I need to work on dark oak. Oh, that's what it is. Do you not have Like, can you not just punch through the cobblestone? I mean, it's slow, but... punch your way through. Hey, Aravav. I read that wrong, but thank you for the follow. There we are. What is that? Arav. Oh my god. 3 stacks is probably good. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. Ah, there we go. Okay. Cheap, cheap, cheap. I know. Cheap, cheap. You are chickens. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Let's see what this looks like recessed. So, basically what we're doing, and then move it all one on top of that. So we take this, something like that. Nice, nice. Well done. Congrats, Nathan. No longer trapped. This is the grand entryway into my castle. So I have a castle here that I've terraformed the top of a mountain. Whoa. I didn't know how open that was. Interesting. Anyways, I've terraformed the top of this mountain, made a 200 by 200 castle, all on our community server here. And right now we're building the entryway. So, this is the rooftop. There's the portcullis kind of thing. It's just gonna be a grand hall, a great hall, and then, yeah. It's currently what we're working on, part of the castle. Thank you, 5 Rand. I appreciate it. Been working on it for a bit now. Yeah, you can jump in. You just gotta jump in. What platform are you on? You're on that platform? Okay, you gotta go to rifleender.com. I'll have a link to the Discord there. And if you jump in the Discord, it's got everything you need to join in. All the links and that kind of stuff are in there. So jump on into that. Rifleender.com. See the Discord link. Otherwise, it is... If you're not able to have Discord, it's on my community tab on the red platform. Wait, you don't have Minecraft, and why did you ask to play? Wait, I'm confused. If you don't have it, then why did you ask if you could join? There are not griefers in the server, and if we do find griefers, we take care of it. I will send for you? How would I send? I mean, like I said, yeah, if you have Minecraft, and you can definitely jump in and play. That's got to get the Discord links in there. Rifleender.com will get you into our Discord, links on that page, and then yeah, get the server link or the realm link from there. You want me to send you Minecraft, a copy of Minecraft? Is that what you're asking? Cause no. Sorry. Okay, I should probably Back from pooping? Welcome back. Please? You want me to spend 30 bucks to send to a random place? I don't even know how I would send it to you. Where would I be sending it to? I'm confused. Yep. Many, many stairs. Bluetooth? That's not how Bluetooth works. Bluetooth has like a max range of like 30 feet. What? Using Bluetooth is wild. I'm glad I'm not the only one who caught that. Bluetooth. Uh-huh. I mean, you can please all you want, but that doesn't change, like, how would I send it to you? Even if I agreed. Like, what? How does that, what? It costs money. It does. Make a plan. So the plan here was you jump into a random streamer's thing, have them pay for something, and come up with a way to make it work? Hey, I like that. Let's go. Oh, that's going to look so nice when this is done. Let's go. I like that so much. Okay, perfect. Let's actually, oh no, I don't have a, you can put it there though. I was gonna say, I don't have a thing to protect myself. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Go ahead and, celebrate that with a Bean Boozled here. You didn't see the link in the heat? The riflehunter.com, you look for the Discord. Oh my God, the Discord link. I had to join in there. It's in the Discord. Oh, it's booger. That's just straight up boogers. No. Straight up boogers. How are you not in number 1, 2? That's a good question. You have been talking the most. Like, what? Am I rich? I am not rich. No. Are you rich? You are talkative. No, talkative's not a problem. I appreciate lurkers just as much as people who want to hang out and chat. That's kind of the whole point, you know? Why am I not rich? Just the world being the world, honestly. Why is everybody not rich, you know? Wish Orange Blade was still... I mean, Orange Blade pops in and out as Orange Blade does. You'll probably catch him. What was I doing? Dude, if it was easy to make money, everybody would be rich. You don't know? Money. Money makes the world go around, and rich people like to keep the money and not let other people have it. That's basically how it comes down to. So, rich people stay the only rich people. Like Ronaldo, huh? Boink. If talking nonstop was a job, hey, you know? That's kind of what I do. Play a game while not shutting up the entire time. Or at least as much as I can. All right. We have almost enough to finish this off. This is coming along nicely. It's looking like what I wanted it to look like. We're doing well. I am happy with my build. Back to it. All right. Turn a 180, grab some slabs. Hey, Nahid, I see you in there. I see you in. So make sure you read the rest of what's in the welcome screen there. Have I joined an SMP? Not specifically, no. It was kind of this was what we were doing with that, you know? Creating our own SMP, but we haven't found too many people that are willing to play weekly, you know what I mean? You are enjoying and us we are not enjoying. Oh, you speak for everyone now? I'm confused. Why are we being rude? That's what I don't understand. Why is your solution to be rude when you don't get what you want? How does that work? I don't know how that works exactly. Like, by my idea, you should be. The amount of chatters. Oh, you know what? There were people that were dropping gifts earlier. We had a few people drop a rose and that kind of stuff. And I think that gets like prioritized in the algorithm for that. I think we had people drop like 2 gifts or something, 3 gifts. Hello, football. How's it going? You know, out of context, Seth, that's a wild statement, but I totally know that's what you're talking about. The internet, though, is going to look at that and be like, wait a minute, what? That's awesome, though. Is this my house? I mean, yeah, it's my castle. Or this is my house, either or. However you want to talk about it. Technically, this is my garage. It's part of my house, but you know. But welcome back, Seth. Not shedding. Nice. Good. Man, it's been a while since I owned a reptile and had to deal with sheddings and that kind of stuff. After this castle's built, what am I building? You know, I honestly have not thought that far ahead. I'd probably expand upon the little, like, town that's outside of it. Make it actually functional and that kind of stuff. eFootball. Can you play? Yes, this is our community server. Right now, it's open week, so if you want to jump in, go to rifleender.com. I have a Discord link there. You can jump in on that. And once you join our server, the link is available in the join channel. There's a little bit of reading to do to make sure like you aren't a bot and that kind of stuff. But otherwise, you can get in that way. Am I having fun? I'm enjoying myself. Chatting with a bunch of like-minded people and hanging out. Build a house for you? I'll work on it. Damn it, now I'm out. So close. I was so close to done. All right, that's fine. Hey, thank you for the follow. Another Bean Boozled. Liver and onion. Oh my God. Seth, how do you feel about liver and onion? Have you ever had liver and onion? We have a beardy and just turned 1. Yep. I used to have corn snake. And I took care of a different reptile at some place. Resources are always far at this part of the build. Blah. But yeah, I used to have a corn snake growing up and stuff, so I never had a bearded, but I had some buddies that did and that kind of stuff, so yeah. Hey, Whimsical, how's it going? What am I eating? These specifically are jelly beans, little candies. They're Bean Boozled is what they're called. And they are, they're half and half beans. So it could be hair or boogers. So it's kind of a little risk to eat them. And, you know, it's a fun little way to celebrate you guys with dollar donations, subscriptions, that kind of stuff, welcoming you into the flock, and also you getting to torture me a little bit and laugh, that kind of stuff. Wifey doesn't like snakes, but she loves our dragon. I mean, that's good at least. I mean, I can. I'll have to set up another fence. It's so weird. Liver and onions. Like, I don't like it either. I don't know. Someone out there still has to like it. Like, someone, I guess. Out on the liver. Valid. Valid. Aw, Krell, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can get you in here soon. There we go. I'll bring the lead and the horse this next time. You want to see the house? Yeah, 1 second here. There's not really much up as far as my house goes, but we'll check it out. So this isn't really the house. This is more of later. This is going to be the second floor. So down here is going to be like the basement. So this is technically going to be like floor 1. And people can come over here and empty their stuff. Down in the basement, we'll be able to go down here and access the item storage, which is all what all this is down in here. And it will wrap around the entire bottom floor of the place like that. Otherwise, we have these towers, which I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use these for, but castles need towers and that kind of stuff. I've made a pretty good amount, Seth. I've made a pretty good amount here. We're almost done with the ribbing, which will be nice. And then we have this little tiny town. This is my daughter's building. This is one of our regular players. One of his buildings. He has so many, and he has a bunch of farms. That was a temporary building that someone just built the one day that they played, and they never came back. But I'm going to keep it. Been lurking. Oh, yeah. That's another one of my daughter's houses. I don't know why she has 2. She also has a little shop over there and a mine shaft. I don't know what she's doing. She's only in 2nd grade, so, you know. And then, yeah, that's about all I've built. Down over here, way over there is a fairly regular joiner. His house on top of the mountaintop over there. This guy's house right here, he built this tower. As a watchtower, I think is what he said. And then over here, this was originally a garden, I think. I'm not sure what they planned on this, but down there is someone's little hobbit house. Someone built a little hobbit hole, and there's a nether right there. I know, right? I want to make that into a beacon or something like that. That would be cool. And then this is just someone's, like, they built a little hobbity kind of house, and that was supposed to be like a farm. And there's a nether access right down there. This, so this is frozen, because it's in the snow biome right there, the tundra. This right here is just vibrant visuals. All right, Krell, I hope so. Love to have you. Thanks for trying. Sorry it was unsuccessful, but I appreciate you hanging out with us. But yeah, this is just, this is vibrant visuals. So it's the base game. It's not a mod, but now the water is more translucent. So from up above, you can see all the different parts and that kind of stuff. And there's ray tracing and such. But yeah. Then what else do we got? Why is my house so big? It just gives me something to work on and build. Right? Finding it for years. No, it's either hit or miss. It's either people know exactly what to do and get right into the server, or it's difficult for others, and it takes them a long time. So patience is what I found works best. There's only so much instructioning that instructions can work on. So over here is I call him my dwarf, because he just comes in and digs. That's his house. Way off in the distance, you can kind of see it. There's another house over there. That's my eldest son's. He's building a copper army. Yeah, I saw that. I have 3 more. I have 3 more. We're good. So there's a copper house over this way. He's quote unquote building a copper army to invade my castle. I don't think he's actually going to do any invading, but over there is his little copper building. And then the last little place over here. No, this was the only tree that was on top of this mountain. And it got taken down, but I want to keep the beehive for wax for copper columns. Ow! Last little thing we got is there's a tower. You can kind of see right over there that we had some people, copper house. It's just a house made out of copper blocks. So he's just using copper because he really likes the idea of copper. Thank you, Krell. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Nice to meet you as well. Have a good day, Krell.
Wow, wow, wow. I control my own happiness. I control my own happiness.
Affirmations.
Affirmations.
Hitting oh so nicely. I know I'm getting low on mine. I gotta take a drink here. But yeah, we had one person and his cousin who live in Nepal. Krill out. Later, Krill. They lived in Nepal and they built this right here. And that is, what is your name? Jimilo? Jimilo JB James Benza? Later, Nathan. Good luck getting out. Well, you got out of the warden. Good luck with going back through and getting everything better. Have a great day, Nathan. This right here, my wife built a little starter town. She very much ADHDs on this. She has like 5 or 6 little starter towns that get half made, and then she goes and ventures off into another part of the world and builds another one. So this is town number 3, I think, that she made. It's empty. Nothing going on there, but I'll probably upgrade that eventually. And then right down here, you can see some pumpkins and that kind of stuff. The people from Nepal that built this, they want to use this as a storage facility. So I might move my automated system here. Like a community storage kind of a thing. But yeah. Also, apparently I haven't finished this walkway like I thought I did. That's wild. Even Krell got number 2. Zai, we all know you number 1. We all know you're number 1. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I don't know how. I'm not directly in control of that one. Minecraft does allow split screen, yes. Vertical, I think, but you can also change if it's vertical or horizontal. But yes, you can do split screen on Minecraft specifically. Great for playing with the little kids. I have more axes right here. Right here. I have 3 more axes in my inventory. I got you. Thank you, though. I see you looking out. I see you looking out. I got 3 more. Yep. I see you, Zai. I appreciate it. A large amount of interest. I mean, yeah. They have... on Xbox, they have it too. When you assign your controllers, you can split the controller. So if like the controls are an issue, then you can make it so half of the controls are controlled on one person's controller and the other is on the controller they're using for little kids specifically. Retreat? No, we are not beating the End Dragon right now. We are trying to build this castle. And once we're done building the castle, then we're going to go to the, nether and do that kind of stuff. But right now, we're more focused on building and that kind of stuff. We'll beat the End Dragon as like a collective community goal, and I will stream it when it happens too, so. But yeah, so like if you want your kid to only be able to use the jump button and the triggers and you control the camera for them while they move kind of a thing, you can tell it to take half those controls onto a second controller. So then you don't got kids that are like staring up at the sky spinning while they're trying to walk because their camera's not doing anything. You know what I mean? It's an interesting feature they added, which, you know, as a parent, I can see the value. $12 p.m. It is 11:25 a.m. So very close to 12 p.m. here, Zai. How would is this through Bluetooth again? Jimelo? Like, am I sending you 1 million? I don't even know. You just said a million somethings through Bluetooth? Like, again, even if I agreed to that, how would I make that happen? $1 million? But how? Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, Seth. Nahid, I saw you having trouble with the verification. The verification is literally just read what's on the screen. You're joking? Okay, good. I kind of figured that's why I was jokingly responding, but, you know. But yes, Nahid, it's really just read that sentence, click 2 buttons, and you'll be in the server. The Discord server, I should say. Yeah, some specific dad time and mom time with Minecraft would not be a bad ask, especially since you already have it and you don't have to buy another one to do it with split screen. You can just, you know. I sleep at like 10 p.m. Again? That's worrisome. How long have I been streaming today? Today we started about 2 hours ago. As far as like overall, I started streaming during the pandemic on the Purple platform. It took me about 2 years to start streaming over here on the Red platform that you're on. And then about another year or so after that, and on and off because of how TikTok works, to stream on TikTok. But yeah, I've been streaming for about 5 years total. Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion. That one's great. I tried to play it with my youngest daughter when she was kindergarten, pre-kindergarten. She liked the idea of it, but the reading and the doing and that kind of stuff was not her style. Now that she can read and that kind of stuff, she played through the whole game on her own. So yeah, super fun game. 100% agree to that. Yep. Wobbly Life is what my kindergartner is getting into right now. He's still learning reading and that kind of stuff. Like he's got a pretty good grip on it, but he's still learning it. So Wobbly Life has got enough reading that it's not hugely problematic, and he still asks for help and that kind of stuff. Wobbly Life? Wobbly Life is a single player. No, it's multiplayer. You can choose to have it online or offline or local or any of that, but it just puts you in like a little like world, think Grand Theft Auto, but extremely kid version. So you have to go talk to random NPCs and they'll be like, I need you to go get me a car from this garage over here. And you just find your way there, sandbox style, get a car. And sometimes there's a time limit, sometimes there's not. But it's just like random little silly quests inside of a city island world thing that you play this little like wiggly guy and you can, you know, press the triggers to grab stuff with your hands and move them around. It's kind of physicsy based. But yeah, he likes it. What's my name? You can call me Ender. Oh, yeah. And you can play it, like I said, multiplayer or just sit down there and, like, when he needs help, you can grab, you know, okay, here, buddy, I'll grab that. And then he can just tootle around. There's no, like, major consequences. You can, you know, respawn at any time. And if you pop down, you just pop back up at nearby houses and stuff. You know, Ender, like it's spelled in chat there, Ender. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. Okay, so I need more of these. Minecraft, for sure, for sure. That'll be awesome. I've tried to make it as friendly as possible, so hopefully it won't like get destroyed or nothing but that. Where did I learn? School? Mostly life, honestly. Honestly, I learned more from experiences in life and, you know, that kind of stuff than I did at school. School taught me how to learn and, you know, gave me a good like arithmetic base and like the basics of the world, but yeah. Did I pass? Did I graduate? I did not, actually. I didn't graduate from high school. I went to college, though. I was just going to say that, Seth. I went to... So, in high school, I was on the culinary competition team. And actually with my wife, before we really knew each other. And we took 13th in the nation. We won state. We took 13th in the nation. And so then we all, what is photosynthesis? 1 second. Tangent. And then I will go to after my story. We all went to culinary school except for one of us. And then while I was there, it was at the local community college kind of level. But, you know, while I was there, they're basically like, oh, yeah, no, once you get this certificate in 2 years, 3 years, you'll have basically a guaranteed entry level job. You can take this and walk into any job and be like, I went to school and I know these things, and they'll give it to you. And I'm like, wait a minute. So entry level after 3 years guaranteed, or I could spend that 3 years classically learning on the job and being taught by chefs and not have to pay thousands of dollars. So literally after the first semester, I was like, all right, thank you. Bye. And I went and got a job in town and worked in a few restaurants and then just became a chef that way. So I was classically trained. I did take culinary school to start, but I was classically trained. Zai, I keep forgetting to bring the horse. But I did also have an early start. My mom was a chef her whole adult life, or the majority of her adult life. And so she taught me when I was younger, like kindergarten, how to make fruit salads and cook and that kind of stuff. And then from there, it just kind of ballooned. And then I would help her catering and that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, overall. Yes, I saw you, Jimlo. I was explaining my story there. But 1 second. So photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process of breaking down UV light and solar energy and heat into consumable energy for plants. It involves a lot of complicated cell division and that kind of stuff. But the basic idea is it uses photokines inside of the plant's cells. Whoa! To convert into usable energy for the plant. Rather complicated. Lots of different things. Heat and UV radiation translates into energy. Cytophils. You're interested at school and me. Interesting. I realize there's a language barrier here, so I'm trying to translate as best as I can. But yeah, classically trained as a chef, and now I just kind of do what I wish to do on that one. I mean, the other day we had an all-day meeting, all-hands meeting, last Friday for my work, and I ended up spending the majority of the time cooking lunch. Made a ramen bar for everybody. There was like 200 people there. They didn't ask. They didn't pay me. I mean, I was already paid for being there, so they did pay me, but, you know, just out of nowhere. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll help. Yeah, it was really nice too. It sucks though because they didn't have like a professional kitchen. They have like the work building that everybody occupies and that kind of stuff, but it's definitely not a kitchen. And yeah, they were lacking some basic equipment, so I had to like scramble. It was almost reality TV show style, where I was like, "All right, you have to prepare this meal for 200 people, but you don't have an oven," or it's like, ah. So it's pretty fun, honestly. Why do I stream? Is it for fun or something? I love video games. I've been playing video games since I was like, I think I was 4 years old, and I beat my first video game, the original Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda. I do stream other games. I'll get to that in just a second. Video games. Beat my first video game, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, when I was 4. Start to finish by myself, mostly because I'd watched my brother play it a billion times, and then he went on vacation and left his stuff there, so I played it, and I was like, I'm gonna beat this, and I beat it. I've loved video games just in general since that age. So I've been playing video games for that long, and so when I was pandemic times and everybody was closed in, I was like, you know what? I want to play games and hang out with people and chat and talk about it and play games with them. So why not? Let's just do that. So I started streaming for that. So fun, yes. Eventually, I do want it to be like a full-time thing where I can actually support my family with it, make new content, explore, and do that kind of stuff. But short answer, yeah, fun. Let's see here. Doink. No. Then, let's see here. What other games? Honestly, I stream a lot. Minecraft is our Wednesday thing, so we play Minecraft with the community on Wednesdays. Sea of Thieves was a regular game. We're going to be checking that out to get back into it, hopefully. This is probably why I do not use the horse. This next season for Sea of Thieves, if you don't know what that is a pirate sandbox game. That is, you go around, you sail on the seas with your friends and do piratey things against other pirates, with other pirates, for other pirates, get loot, etc., etc. Arc Raiders and Marathon, playing a bunch of those right now. Really like Marathon. I'm working on Ranked. I think I just hit Bronze 1. We do story games a lot. We finished up like Hollow Knight, Silksong, Mio Memories in Orbit. Those are some recent ones we did. But we do also like general RPGs, that kind of stuff. I did some horror playthroughs. Yesterday we played an indie horror game called Wasteland Bites. But we have played Resident Evil, most recently Resident Evil 9. Really, it comes down to what I don't play more often than not is like sports-based games and racing games. It's not that I won't, I just don't play them all the time. Repo's going to be on the list, Lethal Company, Peak, those kind of friend slap games too. Yeah, I play a lot. I did walk instead. Mostly because I'm trying to think of all the games while thinking. And I need to clear off this corner. Oh, he's going to be upset that I changed his little corner. That's fine. I don't care. When's Repo? Probably this Friday. I'll probably do Repo Friday. Tomorrow we're going to do Arc Raiders. Since we did... Oh, no, we didn't do Marathon. Oh, no, we did Marathon on Monday. No, we did Deadlock on Monday. Friday. Friday is Repo. Tomorrow is going to be one of the extraction shooters. Probably Marathon if Ranked is still open, which I think it is. The happy guest named Blimp. And you're more than welcome to jump in on Repo. Like I said, I try to do games that are open for the community. Nice. I made a kind of pasta thing last night as well. We made we had some leftover meat sauce that we froze back from the last time we made spaghetti. And so I took a little bit of that, a bunch of chopped pepperoni and some capers and half a red onion that we had left over. This was literally just, we have a bunch of leftovers. I'm going to throw it in a pan. But I browned that all up and get the pepperoni crispy and added in the meat sauce and a little bit of cream, but mostly, I don't know if you ever heard of Boursin cheese. It's like these little cheese wheels you can buy that are herbed flavored, garlicky, soft cheese. Super popular, especially with like charcuterie boards. But I added an entire wheel of that truffle Boursin cheese. And so it had kind of a spicy, cheesy unctuousness to it. I literally just plopped that in there and stirred it all together once everything was browned off and used that and then put pasta and mixed it all in it, and that was it. Everybody liked it. So that's good, because especially since I didn't hold back on spicy, and my second grader who doesn't like spicy was like, oh, it's good. Even the spicy's good. I'm like, okay. Well, there we go. I tried to make, it was based on pasta puttanesca. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. That's one of my favorite, like, random pasta dishes to just make, is pasta puttanesca. Which, if you know Italian, and I guess YouTube might try to translate this into Italian, it's a dish. It's not a bad word. Right? But yeah, a little bit of heat, some sour, funky flavors and that kind of stuff. That's what I was going for. But we also had this cheese that I needed to use up. So I just kind of whipped it all together and it worked for dinner. I think tonight we're doing pizza. I'm not sure, though. I have to go make sure that we have everything ready for that. Once the teenagers get home, they'll be able to help with that. I don't know how much of my magic content you follow, Seth, or if you follow any of my trading card content stuff, but very recently, I've been collecting since like the 90s. I won't go into a whole story, but I got my mom's old cards, and I've been collecting since the 90s. My collection currently has like 20,213 cards in there. I've been God, I forgot the horse again. I've been using I've been making on my platform, I've been doing a challenge of making $100 game or $100 card decks and 32 of them, one in each of the other color combinations. I skipped a little bit because I was busy with everything, but I recently made one. The short story is last night after all of that, I had to help my mom with some IRL stuff because life sucks. It's really dumb. Won't get into that, legal problems, but I had to help her with that. And by the time I was done with that, I had to go through, I literally touched probably 18,000 cards out of the 20,000 cards because I was looking for like 12 specific cards out of the ones that I own. And oh my Lord, I was so done. I was so done. It was one card that I only had one copy of, and that's why it was taking so long. And man, it wanted to be the last thing that I found. Yeah. Well, see, the reason I have so many cards, I mean, beyond the fact that I've been collecting for years and I'll just, you know, buy a few hundred cards every now and then, is that my mom was collecting from the early days with a bunch of her friends, and they would play, but they were never super into it. And then her and a bunch of her friends kind of separated ways when I was still in kindergarten. So they each had a few hundred to 1,000 cards. And then after years, she's like, oh, hey, I'm going to get rid of these. Do you want to play this game? It's this game that, you know, and so she introduced me to the game, gave me a rule book, and gave me her like 2,000 cards or something like that she had acquired from her and her friends and that kind of stuff. So I just had a bunch of cards. And then I had a bunch of disposable income as a teenager and was like, cards! And then I've just had those same cards, and I've been slowly adding to it for, you know, 2 decades now, almost 3. Right? It's super awesome. All my kids play now, and, you know, like I made that video the other day with my youngest. He was unboxing one of the packs and that kind of stuff, and yeah. 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 Exactly. I figured you could relate with your collection. Yeah, it was so tedious. I did find some cards that I had gotten for I think Christmas that I hadn't logged into my collection, and it turns out they were like $40 worth of cards. So I was like, oh, sweet. So there was a benefit to it, but I was, oh man. Right? Yep, exactly. OG Black Lotus. I remember you saying that. That's some money right there. My wife was just talking about that at the table 3 or 4 days ago. Because I was like, oh, that's what it was. My kids were like, you're the best player in the world. I'm like, girl, I haven't even tried like any regional championships, let alone world championships. She looked at me, she's like, well, do you think you could with the stuff that you have? And I was like, it would cost me, to have a competitive deck, it would cost me thousands of dollars. She's like, really? There's cards that are that expensive? I was like, if you try to sell the OG Black Lotus and like you have the right like alpha, you could get $3 million. You have to go, Naheed? No worries. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry you're having troubles. Hopefully you can get into the Discord. This will be open for a whole week, whether I'm online or offline. So keep trying to get into the Discord. Figure that out and you can jump in. We'll catch you next time, Naheed. But yeah, then I showed her the most recent sale of an Alpha Black Lotus that was, what was it? It was mint, and it was like $3.4 million in 2024 or something like that. It's wild. 3 million. Yeah. 3 mil for one piece of cardboard. Yeah. Right? It would be a worthwhile dig to find those for sure. I know, I realized last night that I really have to sit down and organize these. So I've made a goal of every other day to organize like 500-ish cards. I have all the boxes and stuff. I just have to actually sit down there with the cards and put them into the correct areas and that kind of stuff. So now every other day I have a, you know, probably 45-minute task, depending on if it's, you know, all one chunk of the same color or not. Won't be hard, just something I gotta commit to. There's actually an app that I've been using that like will log them all and then tell you the general price. You can tell it to like use this website and it will give you an aggregate price and that kind of stuff. Yeah, no worries, Seth. No worries. I try to keep up with the alternate IG stuff. Just in general. I mean, that's also on TikTok and also on YouTube. I use all 3 platforms for the alternate stuff, but yeah. And you know. But yeah, no, I totally get that. For the Archie comics, right? Whoever thought the, like, get a collector app thing, they knew what they were doing and they are making bank. And good job on them because like I said, I use it to keep track of my collection and it is a amazing value. I mean, it's free unless you sign up for the pro thing, but you know, well worth it. Yep. Well, I didn't just hit 5,000. I hit 5,000 a month and some ago, but yeah. I hit 5,000 subs. We're doing pretty well. The last couple weeks have been crazy. Crazy busy, but I have some people to respond to about, I posted out a video about getting mods and editors and graphic designers and stuff like that. I have some people, including Seth, to get back to now that things have finally calmed down. I say that, but I was literally putting out like 5 fires last night. I don't know what I'm saying. Life's crazy, you know? Enjoy being a kid while you can. Life gets so much more crazy when you get older. Come on, tree. Tree go tree. Tree grow tree. You can say you're an OG, that's for sure. Yep, music's always there. Yeah, no, it's, oh my God. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. With the vacation, with everything like that. It just keeps slipping my mind. Okay, I need some kind of energy. I'm gonna get some caffeine from the fridge next to me, but I'm gonna chug some water really quick too, because hydration's important. So hydrate. I know nobody spammed it, but everybody make sure you hydrate before you dehydrate. Do I not have boots? When did I lose my boots? Well, there we go. Seth's on it. Another hydrate. Let's go. I have not done an IRL meetup. That's one thing that I've thought about and talked about. Because it's going to have to be one of those where it's like, where would be the most opportune? You know what I mean? I live on the West Coast. I have a lot of people that are East Coast, a lot of people that are Canada, East Coast. You know, it's a bunch of people down south. So it'd have to be like, probably like a convention on the East Coast or something like that would probably be the like most opportune. But then also, you know how it is being a father, and you know, I'm not necessarily gonna leave my wife to go to the East Coast for like a weekend and a half with 5 kids. And then also taking 7 people all the way across the country. So it's real difficult. It's definitely something I want to do and I want to get arranged, but yeah. Average Canadian. Oh, nice. We have quite a few Canadians. Right? Yeah, exactly. You're the same way. What I would really love to do is get that food truck set up and then like drive a food truck somewhere and then just set up a little pop-up and have everybody come do an IRL meetup that way. That would be cool. But yeah, we have quite a few Canadians. Right? Wouldn't it? Where did I get 10 cobblestone? Oh, right, because they dug out his little... Ah, yes, he was not happy with that. Or he's not going to be happy with that. So I could take my... Bulbasaur here. How long? Oh, man. It's about a foot long at this point. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd say 12 to 13 inches. My hand is about 7.5 inches, so it's 1.5 hand's length. I don't actually measure. I probably should now that's long enough, but yeah. 13 inches is taller than you? Bruh. Well, Elias, welcome in. "13 inches is taller than you." World record holder? I wonder what the world record for the smallest person is. Oh, I almost jumped over that. I just had an instinct to. Not that I thought it would be a good idea. I just instinctively looked down. I was like, let's jump. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yes, we have some very active Canadians in the community here. They are either currently working, which is good because they had a long stint of not working, so congrats for them once again, or are in school. And like, I used to do night streams, well, night for me, primarily because of how school worked with my kids, and I had to be home during the day with my youngest two. But starting this year, my youngest is in school, so I was able to change my schedule and still have time with my family, and it works out really nicely. But it did mean that, you know, time slots changed for stream, and that happens. Did not mean to put that there. Okay, come back. So close to done. So close. Well, right now, like I said, it is noon. It is 12 p.m. for us. Usually I would stream at night for like during summer and stuff when the kids are off of school. So that their mom or my wife can go to work. I would be home during the day. So nighttime would be like 6 p.m. and I would stream for about 3 hours. What's for lunch? That's a good question. Leftovers, probably. That's a very good question. Of course, it's 2 stairs and I don't have stairs. But yeah, so about 3 hours. So like 5:30 to 8:30, 9 p.m. And that'll be during the summer is when we're going to switch to that. Summer hours, night streams. Which means we'll be able to feature Seth hanging out more often too. Although, you know, Seth's going to be dealing with kiddo and that kind of stuff, so. All right, Retreat. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging. Whoa, almost ended my own life there. That would have been bad. Suffocate inside the rocks. Later. Have a good one, Retreat. Night Owl. Yep, exactly. I was the same way. I totally get that. It worked out to some degree, but then like early morning, it would be terrible for wifey because, you know, I'd have just gone to sleep and she may not have slept at all. I am out of... Wow, I am out. Okay. I thought for sure I had at least one more piece of fencing. Let's go with leather shoes. False alarm! No worries. Oh, that's a wall. No, we don't want wall. We want... Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Playing Days Gone? Yeah. Yep, exactly. God, I would be playing old school Black Ops 2. Old school, and I'd be cradling her in my other arm kind of a thing. Way, way a long time ago. Oh, Dark Oak. That's what I need to plant. I'm like, I am forgetting something. Something about this is not working out in my brain, and I remembered. Okay, where's my bone meal? Because we're just going to force some of this dark oak to grow. Ah! What are you doing, Bulbasaur? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is there a way you could turn down the voices on it? Like, just specifically, because then you would maybe see what the subtitle said, or you would just not have to worry about it. I've had to do that in a game or two where I just don't get to hear what they're saying necessarily. Yeah, there might be. There might actually be. With streamers and that kind of stuff. Could very well be a possibility. All right. Luckily, I just need to make some stairs. Might need to make a couple of slabs. He enjoys The Witcher as well. Nice. Woo. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter. If I'm playing something my son hasn't played, he'll look at it and be like, ugh, what's that? Kind of a thing. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. I get you, bud. I've been there. What you playing, Dad? For a while there, I was playing, what was it, Black Ops 6. And it wasn't Black Ops 6 or Call of Duty to him. It was just zombies. Dad, you played zombies? Yeah. Wasn't even in zombies mode. Oh, yeah. Deer in the headlights. Oh, come on. Wait for the trees to drop. Okay, oh, there it is. It was like, there's gotta be at least one more. You know what? I don't... I might need some more dark oak. I've got 2 stacks. No, I'll need like 3 or 4 stacks more probably, I think. I don't know, but I'm good on spruce. Bulbasaur, why did you go in the chicken hole, Bulbasaur? Stupid stinking horse. Why did you go in the chicken hole? These are sentences I never thought I'd say, by the way. Bulbasaur, why'd you go in the chicken hole? No, I want to do more Icarus this weekend. I want to see if Ronan wants to jump in or not. Although it's not on sale anymore, right? So maybe less of an option. Oh, this sucks. I'm going to have to do this the hard way, aren't I? Okay, fun. Wait, what? What happened to the second part of that ladder? Come on. Oh, come on. You started to climb up. Eh. Eh. No, I did like Icarus, and I want to get Ronan in on it, but we are also playing The Forest. We've got like a few survival games, so it's like one of those things where it's like, do I want to have him join in or do I want to just play it by myself? I did get it on PC. Yeah, it was on super sale on PC. So I grabbed it on PC. Go away. Chickens. Bulbasaur. Come here. Come here. Hey, Ethan, welcome in. You silly little horse. You're gonna make me 2 double ladders, aren't you? You know what, chicken? It's the end of your life, okay? Not mine. You're the one who has to deal with it. You want to get out of there, then that's your prerogative. How's Ethan today? Oh, good. The chicken went back in. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Right? I figured as much. If I saw you guys online, I'd try to jump in. Come on, silly horse. Come on. Dig nabbit. Good. Right on. Good to hear it. Okay, horse. Come here. You, Bulbasaur. Come with me. Knock the chickens around if you gotta. Come on. They're just chickens. Do I need to get a carrot? Come on. Chicken. All right, fine. We'll do it the stupid way. Come on. Aw, silly horse. Come on, horse. All the chickens are getting out. Come on. Are you serious with this? I'm gonna write it out then, you silly horse. All right, chickens, I hate to break it to you. Anybody that made it out is now gonna be sacrificed for food. You are now food, all of you. Every single one of you that just made it out of there is now chicken nuggets. All right. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Okay. We good? Is that all the chickens? Looks like that's all the chickens. Can you not wander off, Bulbasaur? Okay, come with me. Now you stay over here. You silly, silly horse. Of course, you silly, silly horse. Nice, nice. I'll check that out. Spamming messages in the welcome server part. Oy. Sorry, dude. Bulbasaur, I see you wandering away towards the chicken hole. Why are you obsessed with the chickens? Why is Bulbasaur just obsessed with chickens? I don't understand. What did they do to you? When did I get 5 eggs? All right, that's fine. I choose you, Bulbasaur. I'll have to make sure to head over to the tab before I take off for getting the kiddos here. So I can do that. Darko saplings is a no, not in the system. Okay, the rest of this I need. I wish that would grow, but it's not going to. Come with me, Bulbasaur. Let's go. I'm jousting. All right, Bulbasaur. There. You stay. Oh, right. There's 2 garbage facilities that come around our neighborhood. And I was sitting here hearing the garbage. I was like, wait, did I miss the day? Today's not the day for garbage, but no, it's because it's the other one. Freaked me out. I thought we had missed putting out our garbage for the week. All right. Plop that down there. Crimson Moon. Oh, that one. Yeah, you know, there was another one that I was looking at that was like Souls-like as well that I wanted to check out. But that one came out to... It wasn't... Like, I didn't hear any bad things, but I just didn't hear many people talking about it. It's like you're Italian and you're like going into like a church, I guess. And you use your blood as bullets. Like your holy blood to fight these like demonic entities or something like that. That possess dolls or something like that. I don't know. That one looked pretty fun too. But yeah, Crimson Moon. Took me a little bit to remember what you're talking about. That's that sort of Souls-likey kind of things. Hey, Krell, how's it going? Isn't it supposed to be like kind of co-op based? Crimson Moon? I don't know, but yeah, it looked vaguely action RPG, medieval co-op-y thing. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Jimelo. Yeah, wow. I had forgotten about that. I just saw that one little brief thing about it and then hadn't really heard anything else. Right? That one looks pretty fun, especially with the co-op aspect. More games like that, you know? Hi again. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Also, I keep forgetting to put torches on the... Not that that's going to matter too much, but I need to put at least one torch over here because mobs might spawn if I don't. What's that other one? It's where you were like playing as... Didn't it call Shells? It's like Lord of the Fallen and like kind of Souls-like-y, kind of more action-y RPG. But it's like shells was the big thing. Mortal Shell. Is that it? That might be it. The whole point was it was like instead of a class system or whatever in Souls-likes where you like pick one class and you're kind of stuck with it, you could like loot bodies and become that class at basically any point, and it would change your moveset and your weapons and that kind of stuff. And it was just like you inhabiting a shell. They're making a sequel. Yeah. The second one, from the sounds of it, is like they took the community feedback on like the first one was like, I'm just holding the button to put it down fast, by the way. If you just hold down the button while you're moving, it'll put it down fast. They took the community's feedback and were like, okay, bet, and just did what they were doing with the first one, but they improved all the things and added more of a story to it or something like that. I don't know. People who liked the first one are super super excited because the first one generally was like, oh, it was okay. And this one seems like, oh man, that thing that was bad in the first one, they got rid of it. Now they're doing it this way. And it's like, oh, okay. I know, everybody's watching that one too. At least the like few reviewers that I watch regularly are keeping an eye on it. All right, cool. So we got all of the spruce done. We just need a bunch of dark oak planks. Oh no, oh no. I do that every time. That's the first time I actually got hurt, but immediately I just go like, yeah, I'll just beeline it through rock somehow. Because that makes sense. Okay. Put away the spruce bits. Don't need those anymore. Oh, that's the wrong one. And then I need the dark oak. I need it to grow. So I'll probably need some bone meal. More Witcher 4 gameplay, right? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure with how long it's taking Rockstar to get their stuff out, and then, you know, they're not technically slated for Q4, but they're gonna be. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be releasing a lot until then. They know. They know it's not a good idea to be competing with Rockstar. Whatever the game is. I heard one of the, I can't remember which company it was, but they moved back their timeline so that they didn't have to compete with it. Like directly. They didn't even like try to pretend that's when I was. They're like, yeah, we're not going to be releasing at the same window. It was like, okay, bet. At least they're honest about it. Okay. All right, you know what? I'm done standing on top. I already got the ones up top. I don't need to stand up there anymore. That's fine. I can just grab these. Yeah. That's true. The KOTOR remake's probably going to shadow... I mean, I don't know. It's been in development, and they keep saying it's still in development, so... Who knows? I feel like they're just going to shadow drop it, though. Oh, I saw you. Come down here. No, I don't think so. Let's see. While we're waiting for this dark oak. As of a month ago, Saber, that's what it is, Saber. Saber CCO said as of about a month ago, the Old Republic remake is still in development. Saber Interactive. Saber Interactive did what? Saber Interactive is part of the, or was acquired by the Embracer Group, but was let go. Oh, for sure. Saber. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Saber's the one that did the Halo Evolve, or Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, and then the Master Chief Edition or collection. I wasn't asking, but it was telling me about it. They also did the Witcher 3 Nintendo port and that kind of stuff. So they've done some pretty good stuff, the Metro games and that kind of stuff. Especially when it comes to like ports and remakes and that kind of stuff. They've got some history. Freaking device trying to answer for me. I didn't even technically ask it. You am bored? I'm sorry to hear that. What are you doing? What are we up to IRL? Are we just chilling? Jamalo? Ah. All right. I will have this roof done here. I will do it. I was not crouching and I almost fell off that edge, 100%. If you're bored, what are you even up to? What are you doing IRL? Are you just sitting there doing nothing? You got what? Homework? Anything to do? Nothing? Well, that would explain it. What do you have to do? Do you have anything you can do? Yeah. I mean, more Star Wars games in general. What is that one they were teasing? They were teasing one. Done everything. Well, I mean, good time to rest, that's for sure. That's the good thing about being bored. You get to be creative. You get to come up with solutions and that kind of stuff. It's a good impetus for your brain to work. Most people treat it like the bane of existence, you know what I mean? Being bored's good. Being bored lets you come up with fun, new creative ways to entertain yourself. Or helps you catch up on stuff that you may need to do. But you're right. You already done all this stuff. Besides, I'm assuming video games, what do you like to do with your free time? Do you read? That's always a loaded question, depending on your age. I have been reading a lot more lately. You like to read? What do you like to read? Are you reading anything right now? Like series-wise or, you know, a specific book? Yes! I'm gonna need to work on lighting and windows and stuff, but yes! I love it. This works. Every subject. Right on. I'm reading a series of books called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Fairly popular. All over the place. Surprisingly, was it bleak and stark at times, but in a good way. It doesn't take itself too seriously most of the time, so it gets very real, which is nice. Grow, 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 grow. What is pinging? Oh, people going to lunch and stuff and coming back. Okay. It's not going to grow, is it? I'm going to get over there, and then it's going to not grow. It's going to grow, and I'm going to bring bone meal for no reason. Oh, well. Actually, that's the set of books right there in my camera there. I'm on the 6th one. But those are the books that I'm currently reading. Perfect. Yeah, they were teasing a new Star Wars game, or they like announced a new Star Wars game, a continuation of the Old Republic series. I haven't heard anything on that since then, but that and the new Mass Effect are... I'm really hoping we hear something about those soon. Because for all the guff it gets and that kind of stuff for, you know, the 3rd game, I really like the Mass Effect series. Right? But yeah, for all the guff it gets on that 3rd series, the Mass Effect games are great. Alright, sounds good, Jimelo. See you after school. Have a good night. Catch you next time. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate you. Mass Effect and that whole series is always one of those where it's like, man, I wonder if we're ever going to hear anything. And then you have to remember, like, in 7 Day, they're going to wait. They're going to wait. Right? I know you guys are doing your playthrough on that. But they're going to wait till November 7th, like they always do with all their information. Honestly, and like 100% for real, I don't want a live service game per se, but if they made a Mass Effect live service game that was similar in vibes and like gameplay to the like multiplayer aspect, where you'd go on those like missions with up to 4 players and would level up your biotics and that kind of, or, you know, like each character class had its own 3 biotic skills and that kind of stuff, and you'd level them up and that kind of stuff. That mode was, I enjoyed that. Like, not nearly as fun as the main game, but that was definitely a fun little time killer. The multiplayer missions, I think it was, what, 3 that did that? And then they tried to do it in Andromeda. And every so often... Right? If they tried to do, like, a little, like, fun... It doesn't even have to be free to play, but, like, $20 version of that, and then every couple months they release a couple of new characters or whatever. Those are pretty fun modes. They cooked with that. They surely did. Okay. Gonna need to plant some more, because that is not enough to cover what I just did, let alone more. Lackluster, yeah. Andromeda, that's the only one I didn't actually finish playing. Like, the Andromeda multiplayer was more of that, but I don't know, they cooked better on it with 3. And, yeah, no, the idea there was cool. But I never actually finished the playthrough on Andromeda. I played a good chunk of the opening bit, and then I just never did. Which, from the sounds of it, apparently it wasn't worth playing. Supposedly. If you listen to the internet. Not their best, yeah. I don't know, maybe I gotta go back to that while we're waiting. Oh, man. All right, so I want to put down these planks here. What time is it? Yeah, I'm probably just going to put down these planks here, and then we'll go from there. Right? Oh, man, what is that one he's working on? Judas? Is that what it's called? Judas Project or something like that? Which is supposed to be like the spiritual successor to BioShock? I don't remember what it's called. Something like Judas Project or something like that. I know people have gotten like hands-on access to the like early previews and that kind of stuff, and they're not mad at it. They're pretty happy with it. BioShock Judas. I'll just type that in and see what it is. It's just called Judas. Judas is an upcoming first-person shooter in development by Ghost Story Games, Kevin Levine's first video game since BioShock Infinite. So yeah, it's just called Judas. Does it have a release date? Scheduled for release on this series, and that's it. Nothing else. So on this current series of generation of consoles, otherwise no other information is released. Which, as we know, could change drastically in the span of a month. Yeah, BioShock was great. I loved BioShock. There's been many times when I've been staring at the BioShock collection when it goes down to like $10 or $8 or whatever the price that it drops down to. And I've been like, oh man, do I want to replay those games, you know? Do I want to grab those and replay all of them in their remastered glory or whatever, upscaled glory? But then I remember I still have God of War to play through, and, you know. I mean, maybe I will. That sounds like a fun one to play. Maybe over the summer on, like, Monday or whatever. One of the days during the summers. Do. Whoopsies. That was close. Man, I really gotta be more careful walking around up here because I keep almost falling off, and that would be problematic. Okay. I am playing on console, indeed. This is our community's realm, so we play on Bedrock, so everybody gets to play. And I am capturing console because I am multi-streaming to 3 different platforms with 4 different streams, so it would crash the PC in the stream to play it on the PC. And we wouldn't want that. Come on. Okay. Like I thought, we're going to need significantly more still. What, about halfway done? About halfway done. Yeah, about halfway done. We'll have to grow significantly more dark oak. But for now, oh, I just thought about mobs spawning up here. I'll make that better eventually. Whatever. I'll fix that. I'll probably put some glow lichen or whatever. I'll figure something out. I'll make that better. How's Ref today? Difficult to play. I've not experienced that. Pretty fine by me. All right. I like it. I like what we got. Nice and recessed. The little spine all the way down through. I do need to get some lighting up there, though. Because then it's just going to be dark. I need something lighting. Although, right there is nice. So maybe I just hang a lantern in each of those corners instead of a torch. Yep, very Viking longhouse. Yeah, that's what I was kind of going for. So I'm glad that's translating. All right. Ads, of course. Okay, so we have to wait for some more dark oak to grow. We're probably going to need at least all 3 of these trees, if not more than that, to finally finish the roof. Next time we stream, we're going to work on windows and kind of the interior base of that and what that all looks like. So like little slit windows probably in between all the support pillars, the little struts. And then what the back and front of that is going to look like, front face and that kind of stuff. But that's pretty well done. We just need to work on the finer details. We'll fill in the big chunks and then we'll start finer details next time around. And then our Great Hall will be pretty done. We'll have to make the second and third, or the second floor or something like that. We'll work on it. We'll figure it out, but that's going to be it. This right here, what we're working on, Ref, this is the entry hall into the castle proper. So I built a 200 by 200 castle into the top of this mountaintop here. And terraformed most of it out, except for what I'm literally standing on right here. And then right now, this is the current project I'm working on, which is the Great Hall and the entryway into the castle itself. And so we've been building the roof today, all these little rib cages all the way down. And we're going to be putting planks all over that to give it kind of a darker, more recessed, vaulted ceiling kind of a look. And then, yeah. And like I said, next time we're going to be putting in windows and that kind of stuff. Welcome back, Seth. Welcome back. Putting in windows, locking in some finer details, lanterns underneath to keep it kind of lit, but still kind of dim on top. Probably getting some of these bricks out and putting in cracked instead, just kind of give it a weathered feel. Internal like lanterns, internal bars and chains and all sorts of stuff. Chandeliers, probably at least a couple chandeliers. We'll be doing all that next time, but right now we just got to wait for these dark oak to grow, which could take a long time. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably AFK and get those by the next time. But right now it is about 20 minutes till I stop streaming anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a little early here so I can go get lunch set up before I go get the kids. And then, yeah, we'll jump into some marathon tomorrow and some repo on Friday and whatnot. But that's going to be it. So thank you, Seth, for hanging. Thank you, Ref, for checking us out. And anybody out there lurking still right now, I appreciate you all. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Links are going to be on screen. Links are going to be in chat. If you can't see or get either of those, just go to rightfulender.com. Pretty self-explanatory on that one. That has all my links, all my everythings. And we'll catch y'all next time. Later, guys. Bye-bye.